We have a second presentation, and we're going to present a proclamation to declare September 2017 as Attendance Matters Month for the San Bruno Park School District and receive an update on district activities from Superintendent Stella Kemp. But before I do the proclamation, I want to tell you a little bit about Stella. Dr. Stella Kemp assumed leadership of the district just a few days before the opening of school in August, and in less than 1 month, in addition to meeting students, teachers, and parents, she made her way out into the community, meeting with many of our city leaders and service clubs, including with me and the city manager. Dr. Kemp brings nearly 30 years of experience to San Bruno Park School District, and she is a strong proponent of ongoing change to address students' needs, especially in working with diverse populations of youth. Her breadth of experience in improving student achievement and anticipating future needs of an organization have resulted in major initiatives she has led to take school districts to their next level. And now I'd like to read the proclamation and present it to Stella. Recognizing September 2017 as Attendance Matters Month in San Bruno, whereas San Bruno Park School District serves the San Bruno youth in 6 public elementary and 1 middle school, and whereas San Bruno Park School District serves a highly diverse ethnic and socioeconomic population of children, many of whom are English language learners, and whereas the mission of the San Bruno Park School District is to educate and empower all students to thrive academically, socially, and emotionally, and be contributing members of society, and whereas teaching and learning is contingent upon students being in class every day, and whereas research shows that when students attend school with minimum absences, their reading, writing, and math skills improve, even among those students who are struggling in school, and whereas starting at a young age, students who attend school regularly are more connected to their school environment, develop important social skills and friendships, and are significantly more likely to graduate from high school, paving the way for a strong future. And whereas encouraging regular school attendance is one of the most powerful ways parents can prepare their children for success, both in school and in life, and whereas the San Bruno Park School District receives state funding based on the number of students who attend class daily, and whereas the San Bruno Park School District has launched an Attendance Matters initiative to educate parents and students that attendance matters every day in every way, and whereas the San Bruno City Council commends San Bruno Park School District for its commitment to provide learning opportunities for San Bruno youth which cannot be replaced when students do not attend class. Now therefore I, Jim Ruane, the Mayor of the City of San Bruno, do hereby proclaim September 2017 as Attendance Matters Month in the San Bruno Park School District, celebrating that every school day counts. Stella, I'll present this at the podium.
Good evening, Mayor Wayne, members of the council, San Bruno community. It is wonderful to be standing for you tonight as the new superintendent of the San Bruno Park schools. This proclamation is a wonderful welcome and expression of the depth of the city's support for the San Bruno Park students and our schools. I'm delighted to make my first appearance before the council as your new superintendent and excited to be following this wonderful presentation that you've just heard from our students who represented San Bruno in Narita, Japan. And if I could just take a short moment to share with you that as a high school teacher many years ago, I took students to The Hague for the International Model United Nations Conference in January. It was quite cold, but the experience that the children had of meeting other students from across the world at this international conference had such an impact on their lives. Many of them were high school students at the time, and it went on to impact decisions they made for their career, and some of them ended up going into public service in various jobs throughout the government in the United States. But that being said, the passion for learning that for the exchange and the idea and the values within the community in our sister city reinforces why I chose to come to San Bruno community as your new superintendent. So as Mayor Wayne mentioned, I've been in the job 21 days, and at that time I've met many people throughout the community, and in fact tomorrow morning we'll have my first community coffee hour hosted by the Chamber of Commerce. I've been able to spend time in schools. Today I was in classrooms at Bel Air. I've met with students and teachers last night with the parents, our PTA presidents, to talk about our Attendance Matters campaign. And I want to thank those folks who have supported me in my transition to the community. Represented here tonight is our board president, Dr. Henry Sanchez, and our assistant superintendent of Special Education, Human Resources, and Student Services, Mr. Lee Schwartz. But also our CBO, Associate Superintendent Wendy Richards, and Mrs. Nancy Krause, who has been working to make those connections for me across the community, who serves as our public relations coordinator. Prior to my arrival, just 21 days ago, they held down the fort, working with our staff many long hours to ensure that schools were ready for students and teachers first day of school. With a committee that represents a cross-section of our community, the San Bruno Park Schools has been focusing on developing a strategic plan. And this strategic planning work focuses on 5 areas that are important for the school district and for our community to be successful. First is to attract, develop, and retain highly qualified staff. This includes teachers, administrators, and our classified staff who do so much of the important work of feeding and making sure that our schools are safe for learning. Another goal for this strategic planning is the implementation of 21st century teaching and learning program. And so with that, we also look at what are the facilities and what do our classrooms look like, and do they support the needs of our students as we go into the 21st century workplace environment. And it's very different than when we went to school, what we expect of our students as they engage in learning. The third goal is to achieve fiscal solvency, and as with any organization, we want to make sure that we are able to pay our teachers and pay our staff and turn the lights on every day, and so it's important for us to keep that in mind as we're planning and moving forward with the school district. The fourth area is to develop and provide programs that provide support in academic success for all students. So in a diverse school district like San Bruno Park, we serve many students who are English learners, who come from backgrounds that may require us to put more effort into ensure that they are prepared when they leave us and transition to high school. So it's our commitment to take a look at how students are doing and provide programs that support the needs of the students in an equitable manner across the district. And the last piece, and most important piece, is engaging our community and our parents as partners in education. This is a time where it's so critical for school districts to work in partnership with the parents, work in partnership with the city, and work in partnership with organizations like our Community Foundation and our Education Foundation to ensure that we're putting the resources and we're connecting, webbing together all of the assets in the community to support our children. On September the 27th, the board will convene a study session devoted to discussing 21st century education in San Bruno children and the fiscal implications associated with that. I look forward to returning to the council to keep you apprised of the renaissance that we hope to undertake, ensuring that we are fulfilling the district's mission and goals for our current and our future students. Tonight's resolution is a clear indication to us that the city council and the city are true partners, establishing strong connection between the work of the city and our work as a school district to build strong and contributing citizens for our community. Thank you again for the warm welcome and for the proclamation supporting attendance matters every day in every way for our children and our community. And one last thing before I step down from the podium, I wanted to share with you that our fall report to the community should be arriving in your mailboxes shortly and has information from this summer's events that we had in the school district. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Stella, and welcome to the City of San Bruno, and we stand ready to help you and assist in any way we can. Thank you very much.